Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, I welcome you to the online class for Standard 3 English. And today we will read a poem, Trees Are the Kindest Thing I Know. So, as you know, the benefits of the tree provides us oxygen, gives us wood for furniture, and then gives us fruit, gives us clothes, everything, medicine, and the things or the useful things we get from the trees are so many in numbers. So the kindest thing, you must have read the story of a boy and that tree which provided apple, then after that it gave its branches to make the house, then the trunk was provided to make the boat to sail and earn, and finally when he became old he came back and he was trembling in cold, and the trunk of that stump of the tree, the last part was left only. It said you burn it and make fire and warm yourself. So the each and every part of the tree is really useful for us. So let's read a beautiful poem. The trees are the kindest things I know. Let's read out. Trees are the kindest thing I know. They don't harm, they simply grow and spread a shade for sleepy cows and gather birds among the boughs. They are the first when day is begun to touch the beams of the morning sun. They are the last to hold the light when evening changes into night. And when a moon floats in the sky, they hum a drowsy lullaby. Or sleepy children long ago, trees are the kindest thing I know. So, who is the poet of this poem? Harry Bain. So, let's read out the lines again. Trees are the kindest thing I know. The poet is saying that I know many things who are very kind to us. Like there are so many things. Water is kind to us. We drink water. It's useful. Sunlight. Everything is there in the world. And which is the kindest thing of all this? So it is the trees. And what they do to us, they don't harm. They never hurt us. They don't harm us. And what they do? They only grow. They simply grow. You must have seen them growing from small seed to a small sapling, then a plant, and then a big tree, and spread a shade for sleepy cows. When the trees are big, you can see the cows, the dogs, and other animals taking rest under the shade of the tree. So, what it does, it spreads itself, it grows so big that the cows and other animals they sleep under it. So, it gives them shade. And what happens to the birds? You see in the picture also, the birds come and sit on the boughs. What do you mean by boughs? Boughs means branches. Boughs refers to branches of the tree. So those small birds, they come and sit. They gather together. They sit together on the branches. Among the branches, you can see the small birds singing song. And what happens? You can see the sun in the picture. They are the first when days begun and to touch the beams. Beam means rays of the sunlight of the morning sun. So the sunlight falls on them first. So they refers to whom? The trees. The trees are the first when days begun. When the day begins, the sunlight of the morning sun, the rays of the morning sun, it touches the tree. They are the last to hold the light, and they are the last things which keeps the light, because evening changes into night. When during the sunset the light quite quickly fades, slowly fades, and they are the last to hold it. They are the first to touch the sunlight, and they are the last to say bye bye to the sunlight. And then what happens when evening changes into night? Then the evening becomes night. There is darkness all around. And when a moon floats on the sky, So when the moon appears, float means to move or sail. Okay, very slowly, lightly on the surface of the liquid. You put something, a paper boat, it floats on the water. So when a moon floats on the sky, it seems that moon is floating. Okay, it is sailing, it is moving very slowly in the sky, on the sky. And then what happens? They hum a drowsy lullaby. So the trees, they move very slowly, and it seems they're singing a song to put the baby to sleep. Drowsy means sleeping. Lullaby means a song which is sung by the people or mothers. Now it's the trees to put the baby to sleep. Of sleepy children long ago. So what they do? They hum, they sing, they very quietly, very slowly sing a beautiful lullaby to put the babies to sleep, put the children to sleep. So the poet is saying the trees are the kindest thing I know. So the trees, you know the benefits of the trees now, and so they are the kindest thing, and we should plant them, we should love them, and we should take care of them, isn't it? So let's do some active work. So here is the summary of the poem, and what you have to do, you have to fill in the blanks. I'm reading it out. Let's see. Trees are the dash of all things that we know. So trees are the, it is given in your title of the poem, kindest. Very good. So trees are the kindest things, kindest of all things that we know, because they don't dash anyone, they don't harm anyone. HARM, harm anyone. They grow peacefully and spread their branches all around. Cows rest in their shade, and birds gather to rest in their boughs. Boughs means branches. When the day begins, the first beam of the sun falls on the tree. First light, first rays of the morning sun, it falls on the trees. They are the last to hold the dash of the sun, the light of the sun. You can see it from the poem. When the day turns into night, during the night, the moon floats on the sky, and the leaves move about silently, humming a lullaby to help the children sleep. The trees have been serving mankind selflessly for ages. Hence, they are the kindest things that we know. So, you understand the poem. This is the summary. The words are missing. What you have to do? We discussed it right now. You have to find out from the poem. You have to read it again and find out the word and fill in the blanks. And this is homework for you. You'll write down in the classwork copy. Till then, goodbye. I hope you have understood. Take care and plant a tree, isn't it? Okay, bye.